Alrighty. Oh, they really reselling it? Oh my god. They didn't make enough money off of it, so they got to drop it again? Or are they just using the license up until it's gone? Claim all of our legendary Warhammer 40k. So they say claim, but in reality they mean buy. Yes, thank you for alerting me again that I have no premium time. Totally not doing it on purpose. Alright. What tier was the Duster? Well, that answers my question. 7. 5e, Manticore. Well, I think I gotta spend gold to get the crew transferred because I think it's a Manticore crew. You know what? Let's do. Hmm, I'll do my medium tank crew, and then the save silver, save gold. It's a light tank. I don't need that, so we can go after. No, let's go after Deadeye. So one of the challenges for the season is penetrations. I think can't remember what the exact number is for it, but I'm gonna make sure that I grind out the penetrations with this. Not what I wanted to do. Season challenges. There we go. Deal an assist. Mastery badge 20 times. 14 out of 20. Holy crap. Deal 1,000 more 25 times. A lot of these are going to be done rapidly. Assistant 500 damage 25 times. Damage 125 enemies. Block 160 shots. Block 17,000. I don't see any penetrations. So I guess I'm just pulling this out for the memes. List, man! So, I'm gonna do it before you do. I'm gonna slap that battle tracker. Uh, there we go. Where do I? Okay, start tracking. There we go. 4 out of 100. Gotta get those, dude. I never hit the battle tracker. I should, because whenever I look at it, I don't ever really think about it. And I mean, I've had some nasty games that just people don't know about. Like, I've had a couple 7,000 damage matches in tier 8 that never got posted. I've got some 6k damage games inside tier 7 that never got posted. I have a 5,900 damage game in a tier 6 that I never recorded inside the VK 36. That match was intense. It was on Mountain Pass, and I did my aggressive play in the mid, and I just took control of the hill and just threw out like every single shell I had. Make sure. I'll make sure real fast. Start tracking. Okay. Yeah, so I did have to refresh it. All right. Top tier. Lists. I got a question. M42, what was the penetration on this again? Was it 115? And then the HE pin, I can't remember what the HE pin was. I think it's like 30? Or 45? Now, one thing, whenever this thing first came out, I wanted to do a review on it, but I never did, because I just stopped playing, because I was getting angry. I think that the module damage is too high at 56 module damage, and due to the rate of fire, 4 shots inside this is equivalent to a E100. 120, 20, okay, so I'm 5 off. So, 4 shots out of this is equivalent to an E100, which is a huge problem in terms of module damage, because it means that your clip is an E100 twice in terms of module damage. It's actually a little bit higher than an E100 because it's 56, because E100 is like, I think it's like 200 on the dot. A 152 is like 203 module damage. That's my clutch. Works. It's at 26. What's 115 then? There's something that has like 115 pin, but I can't remember. Oh, you blew up. Man, not a whole lot I can do. And what's the gun depression on this? Like -3? You know, growing a channel, it's all about the amount you upload, and then making sure that your information is correct and everything else that you do. So, for instance, like, you need a schedule. Like, one of the best tips I can give is, like, every single day at 4 o'clock you get a video that uploads. Along with that, thumbnails, you want to make sure you get a decent thumbnail that YouTube likes, specifically that YouTube likes. Because the way that the algorithm works, it likes to take good-looking thumbnails, and it'll promote those a little bit more than other content, just because of a good-looking thumbnail. And then interaction time. You don't want to have too long where you're not talking, unless you're like me, where you just full send it. I'm gonna go to the fuel tank. So, for starters, like, find a couple of Discord groups and ask if they would allow you to post your content. Talk to a couple of your friends and tell your friends, hey, dude, just the only thing you gotta do is watch the video from Dear God. Well, not Dear God. Don't have them watch the video for Dear God. But to watch the video from start to finish and leave a like. Because that counts as engagement. That made me jump. Yeah, it counts as engagement time, having them watch to the end. And then giving it a like, it means that they enjoyed your content, and then they're going to see more of content like yours. So, there is a couple of strategies to it, but you do got to be a little bit careful. Oh, I'm too light. 3 mark vids so far. So are they like, 'cause I can't exactly search you through the chat. Let me jump over real quick. Like, personally, I don't really care for 3 marking. Oh, and your name does not help you. Yeah, I got a filter for channels. It's an old composer. It's eyeless dot. Yeah, see, and right there, that's gonna already hinder you right off the bat. Channel. What's up, Alex? Yeah, see, by searching that, I can't find it. And whenever I mean I can't find it, I mean like this is what pops up. So I mean, right away, it's already. For instance, like don't get me wrong, like, I watch a lot of YouTube and everything else. But SOD and then MA. You have to type in most of my name, but then it pops up right there. But I never search myself, so it'll be the first time that I searched it. So that, yeah, you give it a little while. You know, find a name that you're comfortable with, unless you like your name that you currently have. We'll send it on Discord. That will work. I need to open Discord. Oh, installing updates. One of 19. Okay. I wanted to really hate myself today. And one of the best ways to hate yourself in this game is to play the Chieftain T95. And I don't think camo inside this tank is going to be very beneficial, so I'm just going to pretend like I don't have any camo. 2 days of premium? No, that was 1 day, so it showed it twice. Store, actually. Let's do this real fast. Everyone is talking about ads everywhere anymore. Free starter pack, Valhalla. Oh, that wasn't scary. Because I'm going to be playing during the weekend, so I'm going to redeem my pack for the weekend. Jesus, did I just lose? Oh no, okay, that was the installing of the content. Okay. Any more free packs, or was that the last one? Is that the Thunder? That is a Thunderbolt. Okay. $10. Is this the battle ready? Is this? That's actually not a bad deal. $10 for that? For someone that's brand new to the game, I would actually recommend that. Tier 6, you're gonna get your butt kicked, but at least you got a decent tank to get your butt kicked in. Alright, Warlord for $50. I'm good. Whatever the hell this is, absolute trash for $80. Are you kidding me? And Warhammer 40k. So is this where the 40k is currently available, or is it available in game? Okay, it's available in game. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy any of that. Valhalla Warhammer. See that's just price gouging in my eyes. Because they need to separate it. I'm not buying this because it's got Cold War shit. The entire reason why I don't support it is that right there. Oh, it's got the Thief Breaker. I might. No, I'm not buying any of the 40k stuff because I don't really. This was such a balance breaker in my eyes that I don't support it, so I'm not even going to buy it, and I hope no one else does either. Oh, Jesus. 2 years ago? Yeah, it's crazy to think that's been 2 years, you know? On Discord? And Slap is also DMing me. Krongvong, 3rd mark. Dude, I bet the Krongvong 3 mark was so much fun. 9K and a Death Star. Oh, the memes. EBR 105. I am not a very big fan of the EBRs in the game just because of the way that they drive. Like, I've played a lot of driving games, and I've played a lot of other games with, like, different driving mechanics, but whenever it comes down to World of Tanks, driving in this game is, with wills, is absolute trash. I'm going to sub to your channel, by the way, List. And if you ever have a replay that you want me to go over and show off, use Google Drive and send it to me, and I'll do a shout-out for your channel. Is your favorite for some reason? 1,000 games it? Well, I mean, if you play it correctly, you can enjoy it. Indeed. I'll hit up Clone Guy too, and we can try and get him to jump on it as well. And Slap. I'll hit up Slap. Slap's actually talking to me right now on Discord. If he sends me another message. He probably saw that I was streaming. I was all like, hey, Haven's on. I'm going to give him some crap. Yeah, List, I got no problem doing that. Because whenever it comes down to it, the game is just, we're here to have fun. You know, I'm not here to, you know, push people down or anything else. I'm here to educate. Only on PC. Yeah, Alex, whatever. I know, you swapped. You German man switching to PC. And now PC's going through an absolute shitstorm too. Speaking of which, Alex, you still loving your grilly? I want the Nemesis skin for... I want the Tetradome skin for my Manticore. You know, the way it was supposed to be. Instead, it's the most brain-dead content that they could have added for, you know, trying to make money off of it. If they would have just put it in for, like, a 3,000 gold skin, I think a lot of people would have grinded out and bought the skin. I'm on hiatus. I believe you are in hiatus. It's pretty crap right now. By the way, this tank, 76mm hatch. Any 152 high explosive or anything above 80mm of pin is beyond dumb. Oh yeah, List. The moment that I saw the Tetradome stats and I saw what tank it was inside of, I already knew it was going to be broken. Because you just gave the smallest chassis in the game a valuable gun. How is that not going to be broken? That's like giving the Vanguard a Jagdpanzer E100 gun. How is that not going to break the game? You know, in terms of balance. Yeah, if you consider 50 less shots per clip in a nerf, yeah, I guess. From 180 to 130. Don't give them... No, I'm giving them ideas, alright? You want me to give them a real idea? I'll tell you what real idea I will give them. I want, okay? I want this in the game. I want a Jumbo E2 with up armored to tier 8 with a 90mm gun. I want a turret that's 230mm thick all around with a 260mm gun mantle, making it a really thick, juicy turret. Give it 180mm of hull armor in the front. Leave the 76 side, and then readjust the 38 to 42. That way 122s can't overmatch it. I would spend 12,000 gold on that. Alright, and since I was trying to, you know, process my brain things, I wasn't shooting anything. And I'm going to get my butt absolutely murdered, because this hatch... Oh my god, this hatch. You cannot brawl in this tank. This is a defensive tank. But I would love to see an E2. A tier 8 E2. And guess what? Like, there's no contract needed. They don't need to do any special skins. They just need to make a Thunderbolt style with, like, more armor plating. I'm gonna die. And I'm gonna do absolutely nothing and die. And that will be one of my tracked battles inside this tank. Because it's so amazing. Yeah. See, look at the hatch, man. The hatch is so freaking huge. Like, there's no defending this hatch. Ever. This hatch is just... Oh, dude. It's so bad. Why did I pull it out? Why was I distracting myself talking about what I want them to add to the game? Oh, for instance, like there's so many cool things that they can do. Check this out. Let's take a look at uh the Tiger, for instance. They can do an up armored Tiger at tier 8 with 300 alpha. There's a lot of really cool things that they can do. Um, there's one that I had in my mind a while ago. They can add in another T-34-100. Oh, I bet it. Dude, I bet it made the EBR a pain in the butt to mark. But, like, they can take a T-34-100 and release it as a tier 8 premium. And I had a couple of people stop and tell me, I see you stream and I stream. That's what Slap is talking about. He's talking about the team stream. But you have the T-34-100 as a Ragnarok. Thing is like, I don't like the Ragnarok because it's an autoloader. That's my only reason why I don't like it. I want a single shot 100 with heat. You know, I want a real T-34-100, not the T-34-85 turret on a 100 chassis. So it's just like, what? Why? Why is that a thing? Where's a real T-34-100? Because World of Tanks doesn't have a real T-34-100. They have the fake one. Like, quite literally the fake one. It's just the enlarged 70... No, it's the enlarged 85 turret. The real 100 turret is like a dome. It's ugly, but it's amazing. I don't care what anyone says. I think it's hideous. Let's go jump back inside the T-42 and have a bad time with that gun depression again. Gun depression's never been an issue, but some tanks... Yeah, 3 degrees. 452K. From no skins. Yeah. Like, the fact that they were talking about, like, not releasing reskins anymore, but then, like, literally a week after they said that, they released Orthus. I was so upset. Yeah, Slap is hitting me up to stream together. Like, bro, I haven't played in forever. The bar with what, dude? The bar with 1 degree is a buff, okay? Just want to eat 25, dude. I get you, Ray. I do. I don't know why they did the store the way they did, because originally everything was for sale, like 2 years ago. List, is that right? Like about 2 years ago, and then out of nowhere they were all like, "Well, we're not doing this anymore. You guys can all get the finger." Yeah, but 0 of top, dude. Yeah, and how many buffs has the bar received? It's gone through like 4 phases of buffs. I think it's amazing. I don't care what anyone says. The problem is that if they overdo the drive on it for the traverse, it's gonna make it way too hard to aim. Like, you gotta get that traverse speed just right. Because if you overkill it and it spins too quick, you can't aim. Right list, it's broken in every single aspect except for the fact it can't aim down. you you could probably aim up high enough and just watch your shell fall back on top of you and kill yourself. That's how high that thing can aim up. With the, well, Ray, the reason why you ammo rack more with the bar is because you have an AP round. Like, that is the exact reason why. What the heck? I got 2 lists YouTube up? Is that the search? Oh, that was a search. Okay. The I lists is your shift at, your actual name is just list. Well, not 2 degrees. I would say to give it like a hydraulic suspension to where you have to be stationary to use it. You can't be moving. That way you can't brawl with it. You want to prevent people from brawling with it. Or give it the AVRE gun depression, which is quite literally just the shell down arcs. Because the bars get a pretty pinpoint gun. Like, you can lead shells with that. Alright, there are 2 tier 7s per minute. Just make it... Yeah, literally, just make it an artillery. It would fit perfectly. And no one would complain. Because it would probably aim better. It's so bad, I love it. Loader of gold. Who's loader of gold? Well, you're in the T-50. -2, I'm not following you. We do the same damage. What's the worst tier 9 tech tree TD? If I had to say the worst tier 9 tech tree TD. Give me a minute. It's been a while since I've played. Worst tier 9. I made a mistake. Oh my god. Oh, I am dead. How? There. I'm portable cover. Yeah, I got slapped by an aviary. Jagdtiger? Oh, no. No. I would not say Jagdtiger. Dude, Jagdtiger on console got buffed. Like, that thing is equivalent to a tortoise now. Not in armor, but in DPM. Dude, if I had to think about, like, the worst tier 9 tank destroyer. Dude, I can't think of one. 704 is a monster. The SU-122 is an absolute, like, ghost and beast all at the same time. The only thing that would come on my list, and a lot of people would disagree with me, would be the Waffle Panzer IV. Because you have the exact same gun on the Waffle. The regular Borsig. Like, you would be better tier for tier in the Borsig. In my personal opinion. But that's just like, if I had to choose one, that's all it would be. Either that or Foch tier 9. But even then, the Foch tier 9 is actually pretty good. I still need to grind it, so I can't really say anything. Japanese added in some. I don't know how bad the Ho-Ri 1 is, or if it's good. I heard some people say it's really good. You just gotta play it right. Swedish. Honestly, any of the Stravs, whenever I see them, my first reaction is aim for the hatch with high explosive. And like 60% of the time it works out. Better than tier 10, tier for tier. Dude, there's a lot of tier 9s better than tier 10, tier for tier. Spionage Chisels on contract. What else is on contract right now? Anything? Oh. Bucket. Reminds me, what is the bucket? That's 75. It's a 40 millimeter. Super amazing EP pen. You need to finish the Italians? Dude, there's a lot that I need to finish, but I just don't care. I've gotten to the point in this game where it's like, I look at my account and I look at how much stuff I have in my account and I'm just sitting here wondering why. Right, I need to block damage, so that's okay. Tier 9 Italian TD? Second PC, because, oh no! Oh, yes! List. I would actually put that on the list of being the worst. The Tier 9 Italian TD. All the way. And the reason why is because it's got the 2 weak spots on the left and right. That is just spaced armor with nothing behind it. I would actually say that's on the list. That would outmatch Waffle. All the way. And the only reason why I say Waffle's worst is because compared to all the others, it's like, sure, you got camo, but that's about it. Gun is mid too. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why they nerfed the tier 10, the Minotauro, in such a weird way. They increased its interclip reload. And I sat there, I'm all like, that didn't do a whole lot to it, but all right, whatever. Road going. I got a big wee tank. Wee. Dude, those IKVs are freaking speed demons. Man, it's really weird. I'm playing a lot of War Thunder as of recent, and my mindset on tank games has changed. You know, because I used to never think about speed. I mean, I used to think about speed, but like my opinion on speed has changed because of War Thunder, because of a couple of other games that I played, and it's kind of like, whoa. Hi, artillery. I love you too. Hi, hello, artillery. Yes, I love you. I love both of you. You're both firing at me. Surprised my engine isn't out. I am not doing very good right now. Yeah, EBR 75, dude. Love-hate relationship. All the way. Tells me someone is up. Yep. Yep. Alright. I need to calm down. Level 118. I'm level 92 on Helldivers. Man, Helldivers is freaking fun. And speaking of which, coming out on the 25th, From Software has got that new Elden Ring game coming out. The Nightfarers, like Elden Ring Nightfarers, I think is what it is. And I'm gonna grind out my season pass, and then on the 25th, whenever that releases, I'm disappearing until the next season because I'm gonna be putting a lot of time in the Nightfarers. Best for you on it? Well, probably the speed equipment. Then again, like I prefer camo and V range over anything else. Like speed wise, it doesn't matter how fast you get over the battlefield. As in a light tank, as long as you're above 50, is the way I look at it. If you got 50 with really good concealment, it doesn't matter. Okay, apparently I am struggling to do anything today. Speed camo optics. And see, right there, I'm not... Hold on. Double check mine. Because that doesn't sound too... Like, I'm a big ventilation fan. I don't know why. Huge ventilation fan. On the French Willies as well, the reason why I like ventilation is just because your view range is so bad. I like to squeeze out as much view range as I can on them. I got toolbox. That's right. I'm running toolbox, so whenever my wheels get popped, you know, like the clown crew goes. All right, we're good to go. Monster Hunter Wild? No, dude. Monster Hunter. I don't buy games that pump out games every single year, every single 2 years. I don't buy them because Destiny killed it for me by vaulting all their previous content. For instance, like I bought the Ghost Edition. So real fast, let's do this. Destiny 1 Ghost Edition. Whenever I first bought my collection, I spent $500 to yeah, now they're $2,000. To get the full Xbox, yeah, 360, which was it? No, I bought mine for PlayStation 3 because they were sold out of the Xbox ones. Um, and yeah, pre-owned, the Ghost Edition 250. But whenever it first came out, I spent a lot of money to get it on PlayStation 3, and then the Forsaken King came out. Was it the Forsaken King? It was something King for the DLC, and I got the finger with them saying, "Oh, your DLC card expired. You don't get any more of the DLC. You need to spend $60 on the game again to be able to continue playing the game." So I threw it away. Like I gave it to a friend of mine that was really like Destiny. I'm like, you can just have this, dude. Like I'm not supporting this company anymore. And I was like 15 at the time whenever they did that. Like that was the day that I was all like, hey, I am done done playing Destiny. So that's over a decade ago. Man, they gave me the finger, so I just left. Alright, let's take a look here. So they got Wallet Warrior, Skoda T56. That's not a bad Wallet Warrior, dude. That's actually... Skoda T56, I would not say it's a bad tank, and at the same time I would not say it's a good tank either. It's kind of in the middle ground. On PC, it's amazing. On console, eh. It's a very good middle ground tank. It hits hard, but that's pretty much about it. Our maps are not designed well for that tank. Vineyards. I'm gonna play like crap in this map. I'm on the wrong side too against tier 10s. I'm pretty sure that my ticket that I submitted when this map first came out, I guarantee that bush is still floating in the sky back there because they don't care. ELC even 90? Dude, my ELC even 90 has never had a single shell loaded inside of it. That thing has been a pure scout only. But we don't have maps that you can actually properly scout only. And yes, gas. 2 days in a row. I'm listening to the Daddy Fat Snaps, background. I don't even know what he's singing about now. Oh, canon of it. It's from the Spider-Man. I love whenever I try to turn and I have to be going full speed to actually turn. Or at least above 45. Hated playing against EBR? Yeah, I hate playing the EBR. On console, Alex, this thing is absolute trash. They gave it a drift mechanic, so it's like you want to pull a GTA moment or you want to be a Hellcat. Along with that, look at this. Like, speed mode off, on. So the wheels are raised, but look at that turn. Like, the turn doesn't exist. As you can see, you lose speed. It's spinning in circles for you to be able to see. And then you drift, so you lose all of your speed. A Regal Dorn? Oh my god. More Wallet Warriors. I used to be a well. Sing so man. Concrete Wilt? Yeah, dude. Yeah, all the way Concrete Wills. With the clown crew. Dude, I gotta turn this up. He's really good at what he does. Isn't the Lynx tier 7? Or is that's tier 7, right? Is Lynx to right then? Lynx? Jesus, man, I'm thinking of the Loosh. The Loosh is a douche. It's actually the Lux. English rough translation of German words. Oh, I might die. Nope, okay. I am trying. I'm watching my wills more than I'm watching anything else right now, because that's how much like you gotta stare at your wills whenever you drive these things. Because if you're not looking where you're going, you're gonna kill yourself. One thing I hate about these things is if you go, you know what? Let's see if I can redo it. I guarantee I'll do a front flip if I do it correctly. I will die though, but it will be for science. If you are an inch off the ground, and you hit a tree, and then you hit the ground, you die. You need to find a tree that is at the back end of a hill like this one. Then you ramp off the ground, hit the tree, and then the game counts it as a collision in the air, and it kills you. It's happened to me a couple of times. It's not extremely, you can't redo it non-stop. It is very specific, but it's happened to me on this map a couple of times on the opposite spawn. I know exactly where I gotta go to get it. Jesus, I'm a Muppet. And suicide run all the way. Not just that, but Vanguard also has concealment. Oh yeah, you just outright die by hitting a rock going 90. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you kind of came to an immediate stop going 90, so.
All right, lads. This is where the action's at. Lock in on this point.
It's right here. It's this tree. This one. You ramp off that and you hit that tree. You die. Alright, let's take a look. That's not the one. Might be the one. I'm gonna hit it. Nope. It's over here. Is that Glory IS-5 just outright AFK? Is that it?
All right, lads. This is where the action's at. Lock in on this point.
There's one thing I'm looking for. I'm gonna find it. It's over here. I used a repair kit for no reason, because my will was going to repair in like 2 seconds. You guys having a party over here? Is it a cookout? Got a tent? I'm still in the basement. But now I'm halfway in a closet. Dude, Rico Dorn's a joke. I don't know why it's in the game. It's not a tank, dude. It's a gimmick item. Alright, it's gotta be one of these. It's gotta be this one. I think it's this one. Is it? No? Gotta be that one. It's one of these. Someone shoot me. Please don't. Or it's over here. Yeah, it's over here, because this is where I marked it on the map whenever I showed it off. Gonna hit that. We're gonna hit this. We're gonna back up. Is this one it? Yep, there it is. It's a floating bush. And I reported it whenever the game first dropped because I want that on the ground. Because if it was on the ground, then you have a double bush here with the tree. I like my camo, Wargaming. I remember that bush. Bush has been there a very long time. $76, $38, ooh, $40.
Now that's how you have to learn to do it.
A bat chat? Bat chat. Ooh. What are you shooting? Oh my goodness. Well, you can pin, like, if it's side scrapes, you can pin it. You just gotta make sure that you're
This is where the
aiming at
actions
the tracks, because the tracks is where you pin it.
are. Solid blow.
You gotta pin it in a really specific spot, though, in the front. You lose all your speed.
Well, that was humiliating.
Yeah, see, like, I'm not a fan of the EBRs, dude. They drive so bad. I mean, 6K's assist. That's good. Centurion AVRE, dude. Oh yeah, believe me. That was a joke. T249 though, I think that thing takes the cake. It might be the EBR 75 record. What? I wasn't even playing that match. If that's the record on that tank, there's something seriously wrong. It's so low. I bet it is. Like 3K for it? Yeah, you're on that list quite a bit. Oh yeah, I'm right underneath it. Third place. Yeah, no, it's not a lot of people play it either, so like that thing, it'll be easy to max that thing out. Like I wasn't even paying attention that match list. Like the only thing going through my head was I'm looking at chat more than I'm actually playing the game whenever I play these things. Okay, province. There's a very disgusting position here. I'm gonna speed run it to that position. Batch at 12 ton. I don't know if my view range is good enough to come across, though. It should be. This is a small map. The only thing is actually making it here. 7 free BR, so maybe. My only issue is just, like, you overturn and you don't have any precision turning. You gotta, like, tap it. There's no precision turning. It's like playing one of the really old arcade racers. Like, whenever you, like, barely turn it right, it's just like, full tilt, you got it! I paid 25 cents for this crap. Instead, I paid 40 bucks for this tank, and it runs like crap. That's the way I look at it. See, I took damage by hitting a tree, dude. Like, Or gaming. My wheels are clearly on the ground. I lifted myself like half an inch. And I die? Like coming up half an inch? See, in that EBR. Wait, that's not even the EBR. That's the,
That'll jingle their bells.
A couple nice things about this tank, though. It does have armor to not get, absolutely shredded by, see, like, I can't hide. Never mind, that's proxy. It's actually proxy that spotted me there. Not the fact that I can't hide. Let's go proxy. Situation. The hell's okay? Everything. Nice. I'm gonna do that again.
You proper belly.
You mind? I need that to drive places. I got electro music playing, and I have no idea what's going on, so I'm just, you know, banging my head. Should I just go hardcore Willy out in the middle of the film, or actually apply myself to spotting stuff? Can I park in this bush? I should be safe inside this because this is double. Yeah, it should be alright. I want to get that backside in. That should be golden. I loaded too many HE shells inside this. I think I'm gonna bring it back down to 14 rounds. I think 14 rounds should be the golden number on this. Nice. Alright, time for me to do stupid. Come on, I don't need to be stupid. I have bush. Spotting these? Like, whenever they had assault on this map, I had a full cap out by just camping inside the bush. In a Vanguard and a Kampanza. What's a tier 8 lightweight? Kunapanza. 90, I think it is. Not 100%. I think it's like 220. 220 heat. It's enough to get the job done, but not a reliable amount for consistently pinning higher tiers. Wait, XM66F? Is that the 152? Did I miss out on some BS tank? Hold on. USA. Tank destroyer. I did! No, I didn't. That's a Roswell. That's the Roswell. That I was looking. I had a complete brain fart. I'm hemorrhaging thought. All right. Losing. You autoloader? You are autoloader. Okay. I got a juicy will. Shoot my juicy will.
Come on.
That's 190. What's my pin again? Oh,
I can't believe me bloody eyes. We've been outplayed.
I don't think it matters. That's the Roswell. That's the base variant of the Roswell. Okay. I was thinking of like the 155 TD that they added last year. If that was on console already, I was sitting there like, what? Did I miss it? I'm not playing very good, but light tanking it up, you don't need to do a whole lot if you know how the game works. You just go brain dead. Hey, Liz, dude, take it easy. I'll catch you next time. Finland's essentially yes. I'm playing to get it. I bought the season pass, so I'm gonna grind it out all the way. Oh, List, if you're still there, get a really good game where you could do like 10k damage and send it to Visha. That'd be the best way to do it. If he doesn't reply in chat, I'll send him in on Discord, telling him who to send it to. I've been sitting on my foot for like an hour. It is dead asleep and tingly. What was it again? 242U, Vasante, Chitonte, C45. You know, that half-second reload per shell, you know, totally a buff. Just kidding. It's complete trash. I hate to say it, but the tank is horrible. Thing needs an entire rework, like in the fire. Tier 7, VK30 OTD. Okay. I don't think the Basante is going to come down this way. If anything, Basante might go mid. 252U might go city. If not, he's going to take that far right. Striker, Scorpion, Easy, or Easy, Adventure, Strumpanza, VK, Vipera, Tiger 2, 252U, there it is. And the Basante, they're both over here, okay. They need to make grass like unrender whenever you aim and you're within 50 meters of it. That is one of my biggest gropes with the game because there's so many maps that it ruins it whenever you can't see through the grass. It's a Hummel. I'm not exactly super scared of a Hummel, but he'll farm me up if I let him. .252U's there, so I don't want to overpull on the Basante too much, because if I do, 252U will be able to pull out and get my tracks. What are you? Think about the Chrysler K. It is a not a side scraper. It may seem like a side scraper, but it's not. This tank is better off suited in haul down scenarios where you can properly utilize the turret haul down. That's something I've noticed over the years. You can side scrape in it, but I just don't. I don't like side scraping in this tank. Because one catch out and that lower plate gets you killed every single time. Back towards me because I can't pin that. I mean, I could have killed him already, but I wanted to play extremely safe. I don't know why. Jesus. I'm allergic to BS. Still got Icebreaker, too many tanks. Dude, Icebreaker's good. I don't care what anyone says about the VK, man. That big behemoth of a tank. If they ever fix the accuracy in this game, because there's too much, that Icebreaker will be amazing to play. But due to them not fixing any of the accuracy problems that we have in this game, there are some tanks in the game that are just... You are at such a disadvantage if you play them. Then again, if your weak spot is like the size of a basketball hoop, yeah, you're going to have a couple of problems. Nah, I don't really care for the Hummel. For example, low. Yeah, low's good. Dude, they did not play too well. Happy that my damage on this thing's going down, because I don't want to gold mark anything. Let's go some LPC. Ooh, this thing's got a silver booster on it. You know, I still think that they need to add silver boosters in game for silver. Like what they do in PC, just you give it like a even if it was like 50,000 per one, I would still invest into it. That is a reward in the current season. See, and I don't know that. I don't even know what's in the season pass other than the tier 9. Slap still streaming? Might be. Yep. Minimize Discord. Oh. Tier 9. Oh, there's a bar. I fear for my life. The Patton? Which Patton are we talking about? Like the M48A2? It's got 165 HE pin that does 160 damage. But it does 203, 203 module, or 200 module. I still think that round needs to be bumped up to like 280. If they gave that round 280 alpha, it would be worth using it, but it's not worth it right now at 160. It's also an APHE round, but it works like HE. Oh, speaking of HE, there's a Hesh round I want to play with next round. Mercenary. Oh, it's showing off a freaking Warhammer tank. God damn it. There's only one Warhammer tank that's worth it, and that's that tier 8 miniature 430. 430U. Is the only one worth it. Charioteer. Get your butt shot. Yeah, Reaper Scythe. That's what it is. It's like a miniature 430U at tier 8. I still think that the LPC is an amazing choice for early players to get their hands on. I don't think that will ever change in my eyes, just because this is one of those tanks that it's kind of a jack of all trades. Sports decent armor. I guarantee his next shot, like, he's gonna stop shooting AP here in a moment. He's gonna throw a heat round my way. If he wants to continue wasting ammo. Thanks for the block damage, guys. How much HE you got left? 'Cause I don't think you got much. Ooh, there is a curved spot down there. I think that's what he found. Hey, look, someone loaded the heat. I'm just getting that block damage for this season. They wanted to keep on shooting. I would have sat there longer if I had the health. Speaking of which, I'm spotted right now, so I'm going to try it again. Hello, Astron. Yeah, no, the M46. Oh, M46 patent KR. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't really care for the KR. Because all those M46 variants, they're all mediocre in so many ways. Like, they don't perform in my eyes. They've never stood out. Got me trying to find it. I know I have it. I'm just blind. Like the Hydro Flask right here? Yeah, the Hydrostat 75. Oh, the M48 Rampanzer. And yes, this one. I have this one. 17,000 gold. Are you kidding me? No. I have that one. Swear I do. Deathstalker. Maybe I don't have the KR. Got the Vengeance, but that's T25. Okay, I guess I am missing the KR. But I mean, in terms of like how these things perform, you can compare them to the T25 prototype. Well, T25 Pilot. 39, 127. 17.57. Then you can come over to the T25 Pilot. Armor Viewer. Yeah, 203. This thing's got a little bit weaker armor, but in terms of performance, it is very similar. Because you can take these and you can put them side by side to a Pershing for their hull armor. But whenever it comes down to it, your side thickness doesn't really matter once you're past 52 millimeters of side armor. And the reason why is because nothing can overmatch you after that. Except for really, really big guns. So like 76 just means like you can't be overmatched by anything bigger than that. So you're not brawling inside these tanks. So in terms of ricochet performance, the T25 Pilot is comparable. That's the way I've always looked at it. Whenever I look at these tanks. Like the American mediums used to be good, but they've fallen off so much. Like this thing is horrible. Okay, 160 damage, 135 pin. See, and this irritates me because it is a APHE, but in game it's a HE shell. But this should be AP. This thing should have the armor penetration performance of an AP round with 5 degrees of normalization. But it doesn't. However, it does get 200 module damage, but for 160 damage output, yeah, it's not worth it. Like, if they bumped it up to 260 alpha, that would be worthwhile, because it's got the 135 pin. That's about it. Reaper Sight, that's right. That's what I was talking about. I'm going to put my heavy tank crew inside this. We're going to go... No. We're going to put the medium tank crew inside of it. There's a chance I might end up in a situation where I need it, and then I don't have it, so I'd rather have it than not. Leviathan. That name is so weird. Yeah, their heavies are good. But, like, the M46 Patton all the premium variants of it, I've never been impressed with. Like the T-25 Pilot and the Vengeance. I actually like those tanks because they have better mobility. And I find that mobility to have more value than slightly better armor that doesn't have a benefit in performance. Because from 50 to 76 at tier 8 in medium tanks for armor, it just means that you now can't side scrape against 152s. And in tier 8, those are very rare and far in between. Like, there's only so many of them out there. Like the ISE 152K, there's a couple. And then, like, the Dreadnought. Like, the KV2 actually can't overmatch 50 millimeters of side armor because it doesn't have enough penetration to penetrate the armor. Same thing about the Arachi or any of the Japanese heavies that had the 15. They can't overmatch 49 millimeter plates because they don't have the penetration to do so. Oh, Sky Cancer firing over. Nice and early. Thank you. I will say, though, like, this tank does look pretty cool. I do like Warhammer, but what I really love is Space King more than Warhammer. Gotta get the holy gonads. Space King. That round went into the dirt. I do gotta be mildly careful because I think my top armor is only like 30 millimeters, so artillery will punish the ever-living hell out of me if I let them. Is that the Rabid Lad? What's his name? Rabid Lad. That's not the way I wanted you to fall, but I guess I will have to make do with a bad landing. I want to go for that ammo rack. I should be able to pin him with regular HE. Yep. That is so gross. Already up to 1100 damage. Oh, dude, this is so gross. Remember, this is tier 8. And whenever you're top tier, this thing performs so much better. If you are not top tier inside this, you can't do this at all. I mean, you can try. The Torvagen? Yeah, you should... The Leviathan, dude? Yeah, that thing is a joke. Beyond a joke. And I mean that in a bad way, because it's got the Torvagen turret, but it has all the advantages of the Torvagen turret armor. So, yeah, they literally just took the Torvagen turret armor and threw it onto a medium and gave it medium turret traverse. You can imagine how that's going, Alex. And made it OP? Yeah, so like, if you're completely haul down, where only your turret's exposed, I have a little short replay that I can show you of a tier 10 match that I was in inside that tank. So give me a moment and I'll, we'll take a look at that after this match. I thought it was a little bit ridiculous. That's gonna be the front of him, right? This is the front. Oh, dude, this gun. I love this gun so much. I really do. I love it whenever my guns are not usable. That would drive other people insane, but for me, it's like, I like balance, and I like it whenever I miss. I like guns that aren't pinpoint every single shot that I take. Oh, he's facing the wrong direction. I could have pinned him so many times. Where's all my shells going? However, this thing does have an under armor problem because it doesn't have real side skirts. It's just side armor. So there is a couple things that are like blah. Yeah, this is like your CQB tank. I love this thing. CQB wise, this thing is so much fun. And it hits ridiculously hard. T-34 I was thinking T-34 like 85 whenever I saw that. I was sitting there like, I'm so confused right now. My brain is no braining today. Alright, so real quick. Yeah, this map right here. This is my first match inside of it. And I was up against tier 10. And I was getting splashed by an AVRE. And I finally just got to the point where I was getting comfortable inside of it. And this is all that these guys could do to me was ricochet off my turret or splash me with high explosives. So like all the damage I've taken is from the AVRE inside this entire match. And I love this payback shot that I get. Because I sat there, I'm all like, hey, you're not the only one with HE. Because you got people that like to try to bait shells, and this is something that, you know, you should really watch. Log on and buy now. So, low health. He's trying to bait me to shoot him because he knows that my heat's going to ricochet. So, here's what you do. Pop in your high explosive, and you're going to aim for the thinnest part of the armor that you know of, which is the roof of the tank. I would be aiming, rather than the roof of the tank on standard AVREs and standard Centurions, I'd actually be aiming at the front plate, but due to the plow, I wasn't going to aim there, and I died. So, for instance, tier 8, medium, we're going to go UK, FE, G-Sword, Centurion Mark 5, rack. No, I can't use the rack. Centurion Mark 1? Yeah, I guess we can look at the Centurion Mark 1. That works. But for instance, like, if you aim right here, it's 28 millimeters. And then on the roof here, it's 88. And then you get your 28.6. So I would aim for the roof here, if possible. I'd like to splash this top plate. But due to the plow being in the way, it's a complete waste. You could try and splash the side armor too. There is a part that if you can try and splash it underneath the turret here, you can splash this instead for 28.6 to get maximum damage. But since he's only poking out this top section, the goal was to hit as close as I could to the hatch or any of the weaker plates up here. But like if I HA'd the turret, it would just be completely useless. You got to aim up high with high explosive. I mean, no chance of pinning anything, but worth it. Yeah, it does have a cupola. So it's a small. It's like all the other AVRE cupolas though. So it's a tiny little cupola. It's an itty bitty little thing. So for instance, British. Yeah, it's a regular Centurion cupola on top. So it's like the 80 millimeter, 70 millimeter. That's the 88 millimeter. But it's got that slant to it right there. You can kind of see it. That little slant is really trolly at 50 millimeters. So it's got an auto ricochet slant, so you got a really, really small spot to try and splash. So for me, I just HE around it if it's low enough in health. Usually works out for me. Should I? Chieftain Mark 6? Yeah, that's... Alex, you should know that that exists. That's been here forever. Don't tell me you don't know that. Oh, Slap stopped streaming. Okay. Please play T29. I don't wanna. It's been so long since I pulled this thing out. Capture King Tiger T77. The T77 is what I'm thinking of right now. I'm in the mood just to auto load. Get a good position. Go for a support roll, clip out, and then repeat, rinse and repeat. Alex, whenever I SIL club in style, okay? I use Panthers. Because I feel like tier 7 is SIL clubbing anymore. Because all your tier 5 players have no idea what they're doing. Tier 5 is like the worst introduction to the game. Because you go from tier 4, which is +1, -1, to tier 5, which is +2, -1. So like tier 5 is the worst matchmaking in the game. If this thing doesn't work out for me, I might go Nomad. Because Nomad's got the armor. I'll see how this game goes and see if... I switch between so many tanks, it's not even funny. I've got this, like, super... Like, I play one tank and I was like, alright, yeah, good enough for me, next one. You know, like, I'll play 30 different tanks in 20 different matches throughout the entire day. Don't ask how the math works out, but it's just how it goes. Cromwell. Come on, angle turret. Okay. Yep. Kind of expecting shots coming through the rear. And I'm all alone. Okay, this is part of the plan. Cromwell's still down there, but that's okay. That Centurion is what I'm after. Carnivon Action X is out. Oh. We got snipers in that back section, so I do got to be a little bit careful. And something tells me someone else is right here. Yep. IS-6 is going to try and pull me here, and since he's doing that, he's going to leave this Cromwell open, which means I now have an opportunity to send this Cromwell back to the garage and gain full control of this side of the map.
Enemy is hit. Enemy armor engaged and destroyed.
I think they got some sneaky mediums there. Yep. What are you facing? Facing me?
We just digged him.
Gonna load the heat because that guy is not a bad player. He's got some good angles. Your reload is done for. I should be able to sit in front of him, and he's not going to be able to hit me. Nope, he is. Let's pop that repair. I'm going to die to him, but I'm going to make it worthwhile. No one's here to support me. Most I can do right now is try and prop. Nice. However, continuing the prop is not going to be worth it. LPC. He's shooting standards though. Respect. That's 196. I've had the Dreadnought since it released. And I don't know how long it's been out, so I have no clue. I do know I want to derp something. Just came out of battle. There's no way it's the T-77. What? Okay. Yeah, I just completed like 9 different things that were needed for the continuation. Trumpet survive. Oh, it's by Logic? Alright, I'm gonna add this to my playlist. I wanna hear this. No, add to queue. Playlist. Catch Me If You Can. Just released. I love his 90s vibes. Like, he takes it all back to the 90s. In terms of, like, beats and everything else. It's so good. Strumpanzer 5. The Creature. It was originally the Creature for the Halloween event. It's got the big derp gun. I missed every single opportunity to shoot that guy. And it's all my fault for not doing it. You a bot? No, you're a player. Okay. That was really weird movement. Yeah, 580, Alex. At tier 7. I just shot a sign. That was right there. Alright. Is that an 85? T-34-100. If that's the rear end of it, I'm going to abuse him. Dude, are these bots? No, they're all players, but they're positioned like bots. What the hell is going on? I pulled that corner and they're like, you got people who are backwards staring at me. I'm sitting there all like, what? Alrighty. I'm going to call it on World of Tanks for now, but tomorrow, I got to help my mom with her slots at the store. We got to get a ton of stuff out. Wish I was already in that. Oh, I know that map. So amazing for artillery. So tomorrow, after I'm done helping my mom, getting my hair cut, and you know, going to the bank and doing everything I got to do, I might do like a 6-hour stream and play with everyone that, you know, watches, and just rotate everybody out and just have fun, kick back and just have a chill day. Because I don't want to get mad at World of Tanks again. You know, it sucks because like whenever I get mad at this game, it completely ruins my productivity for like weeks at a time. Like it kills all my motivation to do anything. Rotator cuff, that sucks, dude. That sucks. And the shoulder, oh my god, no. So I got a really weird problem. I got a lot of injuries from weightlifting, and most of them are like tendon related. So my tendons are not properly aligned. So whenever I move, my tendons are always rubbing against my bone. For instance, like my left, my left arm, whenever I push, I wonder if the mic can pick it up. Yeah, the mic can pick it up slightly. But my tendon goes below. Actually, I'll just do this camera. So my tendon goes below this section here, and then it pops in and out whenever I go. So you actually might be able to see it. And it hurts after a while, so I'm done doing that. And then I got the same problem in my right hand. My middle finger, my tendon that comes down, whenever I grip, it realigns and it pops in and out because I got bones that are out of place inside my hand because my cartilage tore years ago. Sounds like your ankle? Yeah, that's my elbow. Actually, after putting the pressure against it like that, it hurts now. And then if I could show my scars in stream, this is what caused my middle tendon to do it. But I don't think I can show it on stream because I don't think it pops up too well with this camera. But right here, yeah, it doesn't pop up too well in the camera. I might need to use a flashlight to show it. Try and get the reflection of the scar. Nope, that's not helping either. Nope, none of it. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And these 4 spots on my arm. All right there. And that was from me on Thanksgiving Day pushing a window to the side like this, and it shattered, and then it went into my arm like that. And the middle one right here is massive. And whenever this one went in, that's in between all these tendons. And whenever it went in, it separated the sinew inside there. And whenever it did that, it made it to where up here, it got pulled down. So whenever I grip, my middle tendon from my middle finger now pulls in and it pops in and out right here. Life. Indeed. So yeah, like the tendons are really weird nowadays. And if I grip too much, it hurts. So I need to stop doing that. Showing off my elbow, it's burning now. Why did I do that? Like I used to be able to put up 360 pounds on bench. 360. I did 360 one time, and then after that I stopped. I just stopped going to the gym altogether because I turned 19 and I was like, I'm done. That's a lot of weight. Whenever I was 15 years old, I could put 285 up on bench. And whenever I was doing 285, I was at a different school and I was showing off to the football team. And that's whenever I hurt my left tricep. And then I made those tendons all get unaligned. Because I tore the muscle. And where the muscle tore is the area that the tendons are held. And it's permanent damage. And the only way to get it fixed is surgery. And yeah, I'm not going to, go through $100,000 surgery just to get my tendons put back in place, because it doesn't cause me pain unless I do something stupid. So I stopped weightlifting. Dude, they need to freaking fix these. I really want my hydraulic mechanics to work properly, because oh, son of a bitch. This is what's going to make me angry. Oh, this is why I stopped playing. Alright, I need to not think about that one. Alright, the Kato. I'm going to set up a couple of takes. Alex, you got me on Discord, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're inside of our Discord group. If you got a list of tanks you want to throw inside there, I can play them tomorrow. Anything, like, if I have some of the new ones, I can play. Oh, dude, Type 63, like, my best match inside this was 6,500. Like, raw damage, 6,500. But the only problem is like, I put in a request for them to fix it. Because the aiming mechanic is just trash. Like, I don't know why they have it set up the way that they have it set up. Because there's absolutely no reason to not give it a automated version of it. Like, a manual. I would prefer a manual version of it. All the way. Hold on a minute. Oh, Super Delicioso is in the best 90 days. Okay. Yeah, my best... Dude, 62? Are you kidding me? That's the only thing that they recorded? What? Is my tracker still going? Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take a pee. I'm gonna step outside for a minute and, perform a bad habit. And then I'm gonna make sure I'm recording. And I'm gonna play the Type 63 and see if I can set that record. And if I set it within one match list, I'll show it on stream tomorrow. Mediums? What are you talking about? Mediums. Just hit me up in Discord, Alex. Because I gotta pee really bad. And I'm gonna... Bad habit. That smells like burnt hair. Okay. It was just on tank. I've been on tanks for like an hour, 2 hours almost. Puddle. I'm gonna step away now. All right, you guys. I'll bug you later. I'll bug you all tomorrow. I don't know what time I'm gonna be on, but I'll stream. It'll be a little bit earlier than this one, I hope. Yes, tomorrow I'll play. Okay, out of here.